BET disrespected Tylil and Kai.
As soon as I came, the whole energy switched up.
Any type of award to for real.
Nobody was telling me the whole time.
Recently, the BET Awards happened, and while there, a couple of streamers were invited in order to promote the event. That being Kai,
Shout out my boy
Tylil,
Tylil,
among many others. But while they were there, Tylil in specific,
God damn, look at that. What kind of camera angle is this? Like a fish eyeball thing or something?
Expected while walking on the red carpet
They
because
got
he was
a
not
terrible
allowed to
angle
walk
of
with
him.
his younger sibling.
We have a no minor policy, and I let them know that ahead of time, and I didn't say that.
What made this a little controversial is because a lot of people would see a clip
Okay.
like that and immediately assume, well, rules are rules. Tylil should just listen. There's a no kids policy on the carpet, so
All right, so there was a no kids policy. Then why are you bringing your kids?
he's not allowed to have his niece walk with him on the carpet. I mean, that only makes sense. Except the rules are able to get bent for other people because she continued on to tell Tylil, well, you personally are not allowed to do this. But if you're an icon or your icon has kids, then it actually doesn't become illegal anymore to have the kids on the carpet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's liquor on the carpet. We cannot have.
Yeah, I just wanted to take a picture on the carpet.
You can take a picture. You can't. It is a rule. I
didn't know that today.
Wait, so they basically just said that unless you're very popular, you know, you can't have your kids on the red carpet.
He's not talking about this all.
Yeah, I don't think that's
fair. Our icons for their kids because they are being honored. But we cannot have minors on the carpet, especially not this.
Okay.
For a lot of people online,
All right,
I know
at least they're respectful about it.
The wrong way. Anybody that was watching this live or even saw the clips later, just seeing that her response being it's illegal for kids to actually be on the carpet because
She
of this,
said
because of that
illegal.
reason. And then all of a
What the
sudden
fuck?
having that completely
Birthday, you hear that shit?
changed because I mean icons actually are allowed to have their kids on the carpet. I know it's going to make anybody upset, and it definitely made Tylil upset because you're going to sit here and tell me that apparently for me, if I was to bring my niece out on the carpet, it's illegal. There's going to be an issue. You even have your own kids. You wish you could bring them on the carpet, but all of a sudden the entire script gets flipped for an icon, which you're basically just saying.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro. Talking about it's illegal, bitch. Just you need more followers. That's what it's a numbers game. It's like, hey, if my kids don't know you, then if my grandmammy don't know you, then guess what? You're irrelevant, right? But that's the thing. Tylil, he's popular. I guess she just doesn't know who he is. But probably when he says I'm Kai's friend, then you know shit might turn a little.
Is any celebrity on this carpet doesn't make any real
Did she
sense.
end up allowing the kid to walk? Did her niece end up? Did his niece end up walking?
Got him to promote the BET Awards was happening. That's
Someone
why
let
he
me
was there
know.
to stream. That's why he literally had his own credentials, which he tried to show her and tell her about. Like, hey, I actually have credentials. Somebody literally gave them to me and told me to come over here with them. Now all of a sudden, there must be something going on.
I need to put my phone on the charger.
Anything.
The hose gonna be calling.
So what is this for?
This is for you. This is for you to walk over right now.
But that's what. Listen, but listen, the lady said that's what this is for. That's what she said.
Damn, arguing while holding his niece is crazy.
I don't understand. Ooh, she don't work here? Yeah.
It's very challenging.
I'm waiting for Kai. It's got credentials. You say you don't know what those credentials mean? Somebody just literally gave this to me and said this is. I'm telling you, somebody that has power gave this to me.
Somebody that has power.
I'm telling you, they do. No, you're not.
What does that mean?
No, they just sent
It could have been a random person.
They just sent you
I'm with the escort. I have Raven.
Someone just came up there and told me
another lady.
A lot of people might see this and think, hey, Tylil was just overreacting. It's not that serious. It's just walking the red carpet.
I don't think he's overreacting.
The issue here really is Tylil wasn't even initially going to walk the red carpet. He was literally about to just walk away. I don't know if you heard it in that clip specifically, but he said somebody literally came, grabbed him, and told him to walk over here. That's why he's making it a bigger issue than what some people might feel. Because if you were told to go and do something, you go and do it, and now
So he wasn't even gonna do the red carpet.
It's a big issue. You're probably gonna be upset too. Because
I
in that
would've been
clip, he literally
blessed.
pointed at two different
I'd be like,
people that
y'all
were within a ring.
I'd be like, y'all want me to walk the red carpet, and I would walk that bitch with pride. You feel me?
Telling you that, hey,
walk
that
that
person
bitch
told me
with
to come over here and do
pride.
X, Y, and Z. Hey, this person literally told me to go do an X, Y, Z. So I don't know why they're over here arguing with Tylil when he's just
Bro, is this
listening to the people
Mario
that told
Kart or
him to
something?
do stuff. They seem like they had power. They're
Ratchet
giving him
Clank?
credentials that are able to allow him to film, to stream, to do what he's doing, and yet everybody else around him is just being lost and confused. Now, if rules are just rules and Tylil should just calm down and not have needs to be on the red carpet and walking himself and keep it pushing, then that would be understandable. Except rules aren't rules because they're able to get bent apparently. Because when they have Kai Cenat show up.
See, now this is a valid reason, right? If they're like rules are rules, you can't have your kids, yada yada, right? It's like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna have to sit on the side with my niece. But then someone walks by, someone with a little more clout walks by holding 7 kids, and then you're sitting here like, what the fuck is that? Like, what just happened? I would have been upset. I would have been like, yo, basically racism in this bitch.
All of a sudden, that whole hassle you just saw, those multiple clips of them being like, no, Tylil is not allowed to do this stuff, all goes away the second that Kai came.
That's insane.
Until Kai got there. Now she's on the record. But Tylil, his mood looks ruined, bro.
I wasn't trying to let you go on the carpet.
Oh, he's talking about it, bro.
They must not know we family first. If they wasn't like you and I wasn't gonna go.
Tylil pissed. He pissed.
Ain't that right? Say thank you.
Now, people might say rules are rules, yet those rules instantly get bent for Kai Cenat. And a lot of people be like, well, Kai is just a higher tier streamer than Tylil. Kai has more clout than Tylil. But the issue is Tylil had all the right permissions and was also a part of promoting BET. They literally had him there to promote the event.
He was promoting BET? I didn't even know
that.
BET down bad then.
When he has the right
if they go on a smaller streamers to
like he's a crazy
promote
person.
him?
Yes, I understand that Kai definitely does have more clout than Tylil. And even Tylil didn't take that personally and will say later on that he just has to keep on working. A lot of you are probably watching this being like, didn't you cover this in another video you had? Well, I definitely did, but I also wanted to talk about it in depth some more because Kai and Tylil ended up responding to this moment.
Let him go through embarrassment. You know
Okay.
that's just my opinion, because it's like, as soon as I came, the whole energy switched up. Nobody told me nothing. I grabbed Sage and I said, Sage, let's go. This is what I did right here.
And they didn't say nothing?
Nobody was telling me shit, nigga. The whole time. You
That's
feel me?
crazy,
yes, you can say
man.
rules are rules.
That
Yes,
is
you can say rules are
crazy.
rules, but they switched when I came into the spot. So like,
Yeah, them ladies are gonna get fired, bro. 100%. Those ladies are jobless. They filling out Indeed applications right about now.
you feel what I'm saying? So shit is a little bendable, bro. Like,
I need
she
water.
had her credentials. Tylil had the
Get my
credentials.
water.
She had her credentials. I don't like how they were treated on the red carpet. It's not like they even stopped me and said, hey, Kai, like, no, bro. Like, we got through that shit, bro. And what a lot of people got messed up is that, like, the live streaming is actually, what I like about live streaming events is, like, it's actually showing the real version.
Bro, his room is so random. I'm looking at his room. He got like, first of all, he had like 7 different carpets on the floor. All right. Even if it was just the main carpet, that zebra, a white zebra leopard, like what the fuck is that? And then you got a bunch of weird art and.
What's going on? It's
Let me stop. Let me stop. Foldable chairs.
Gotta go through it, but the people don't see it.
Kai's response to the situation I felt like was a lot more calmer than Tylil's. I'm gonna show that in a second, but he did just go through like the same thing as me, where rules are rules until somebody they feel like is of that status comes through. Now all of a sudden it doesn't matter, because I guess they see Kai as an icon, but not Tylil. When in reality they both are doing the same thing. They're
equal rights, equal fights. Come on,
helping viewers come to that award show that nobody was trying to really tune into. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that many people I was tuning into the BET award show if all these streamers, content creators, and influencers weren't propping it up.
Talk about no one going to the BET Awards nowadays. Is that how it is, for real?
He was the one that was going.
Hey, who watched the BET Awards?
Embarrassment.
Comment down below.
I can't even thank Kai enough, and I'm very thankful that Kai was able to help me and my niece get on the red carpet on my mother's life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna lie to that. Like, I'm so thankful. Kai knows that. You feel what I'm saying? Kai know that. You guys know that.
I like Tylil, man.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm way more thankful that me and Kai stuck together and we was able to show the world what happens every fucking day off camera. I can't even look at y'all because that shit happens.
So this happens a lot, supposedly. Where else would this happen? Like, what other situation would this happen? Like someone lets you cut a line in McDonald's or something? Is that where it happened?
Off camera, gang. And no, and I'm not mad because I know his levels to this shit. I know his levels to this shit. I know I'm not big in the program.
You're definitely mad.
Nobody's bigger than the program. Nobody's bigger than the program. But for y'all to tell me all of those lies to try to keep this 4-year-old off the red carpet, for Kai Cenat to come through, like, I'm not gonna lie, when he came through and Kai walked through the fucking metal detectives with Sage, because I didn't even walk through the metal detectives with Sage because I wanted to really see, like, yo, this is real? This shit is fake.
I think a lot of people already know that entertainment in general is filled with a lot of fake people and fake interactions. But with streamers coming into this industry,
wild,
around
man.
the
That is
celebrities in
fucking wild,
these events,
bro.
live streaming it, no cutouts, no any of that, it really does show the more real of what.
I'm like, bitch, Sage, come on, let's go. Fuck these people. All right, and then we're heading out. Oh, stay up. Oh, wow. Oh, nope. That's for me. All right, no one else.
What happens? That moment in Tylil's clip right there, if all that was YouTube video, maybe it will get cut out. Maybe you will never see that. But because it's live, you can see everything that's going on, from them literally lying to Tylil to Kai Cenat pulling up and perfectly doing nothing with no restraints. It just shows how fake things really are.
Very fake,
I feel
bro.
like that's
very
going to continue
fake.
as more streamers step into the space.
Yeah,
the
bro,
opportunities like this, more
that
stuff
lady
is going to
is
keep
done.
getting
Her
shown
career's
off
over.
like this again and again. The only thing you can do moving forward is just show
They
your
didn't even
strengths and
promote
not
the
wanna be a
BET.
part
They
of it.
made the
Like Kai
BET
suggested
worse.
to Tylil, saying that, hey, if you get a formal apology, you might as well just not even accept anything from BET, regardless if it was just an employee mistake.
If I'm Tylil, this is a very important thing for you to do right here. You have to know your worth. I'm not
Know your worth.
hate anywhere, because me personally, again, in my personal world, it was amazing for me. If they call again, do you take an opportunity from BET again, or do you say no? The only way you move forward, I feel like, is if you get an apology, gang. That's the yeah. They need to apologize. I mean, what else would they do? Oh, just come next time. You could be on a red carpet. No. Bitch, I want you to apologize, all right? Kiss my feet too. only way.
Right?
The only way that you should ever want to work again in this area right here, is if you get a sincere, genuine apology for what happened. Complex. Y'all seen what they did with Chris. Y'all seen what the Complex tried to do with Chris. I wasn't doing nothing with Complex unless there was an apology went out. They publicly apologized to him. So now we're back on good
what
terms.
did
That's
they
how
do
it
to
should
Chris?
work. Something happened.
What happened with Chris?
There should be an apology and then y'all move forward.
Honestly, I agree with Kai. As much as people want to think streamers don't have power, streamers don't really control the industry, streaming is a new thing that everybody is looking at. So if a streamer is really not going to your event or promoting it, like with this BET Awards, it probably won't see as many eyes as you think it would. And if Tylil ends up not going to the next BET event, well, Kai said he is standing 10 toes with Tylil in those clips when they were literally at the BET event. So if you don't get Tylil, you don't get Kai, you might not get other influences associated with Kai, because if Kai isn't going, they probably wouldn't want to go either. So it's just a big domino effect that they won't be able to fix unless they do give Tylil a formal apology, which at the time of making this video they haven't, and I would probably not guarantee that they would, at least in my opinion. They're not giving them an apology? Tell me how you feel. Best way to do.
I mean, if Kai Cenat spoke on it, I'm pretty sure he would get an apology, man. Hey, let me know down below what y'all think about this whole situation. All right, if you were in Tylil's position, would y'all have been upset? All right, and if they apologize, would you accept it? Hey, let me know down below.